Hey guys, it's Cole here. Welcome back. If you guys enjoyed that video just now, be sure to give this video a like. That way YouTube will recommend it to more people if YouTube can tell that you like it. So by giving this video a like, more people will see this video and more people can see this model, which right here, as you can see, is the Stradman Bugatti Veyron. Now, if you guys do not know who the Stradman is, he's the guy who basically went from living in his car to owning a Bugatti Veyron and a bunch of other cars too, Veyron, Gallardo. Most of you guys probably watch him, but if you don't know who he is and you don't watch him, there's a link in the description below to his channel. So obviously this is based on the previous Veyron model, right here, which is actually basically the same thing, although the there are minor differences which I'll go over now. If you guys want to see more on how this model is put together and just how the design goes together of both of these, technically this is mostly similar, go check out the previous video. There's a link in the description below, and we will in that video I'll talk about more about the design of it. Here we're just talking about the differences basically and some of the minor design bits. But if you guys would like to build this, there's a link down below to Rebrickable.com where you guys can go get my instructions for this and build it yourself. Now, the main differences on this obviously is the purple color, which is not an overly common color in the LEGO world. It's dark purple is the proper name, the LEGO color name, I suppose. And the main part that we did not have in purple was the Speed Champion style fenders. So we're using the City style fenders, as you can see right here, and those leave more gaps around the sides here. But they also don't have, they're not as tall, so we can put tiles up here to cover up the studs. Although I'm not sure that's worth it with these large gaps underneath, but I can't really use any other piece. This is basically the only purple fender LEGO makes, but it still came out really nicely in my opinion. We have the opening front trunk here. You can store a little minifigure briefcase in there. We have the Bugatti C line there. The intake, that came out really nicely, basically the same as the previous model. Now, one thing that you will notice up here in the front is I'm using this part that's basically been filed down. I filed down a 1x1 or 1x2 curved slope there to get that wedge plate, or to get a wedge curved slope. I'm not sure the exact name is, but I filed it down. Normally I wouldn't file down parts, but I really wanted to just for this one to make it look perfect, and it came out really nicely. As you notice here, the windshield is basically just the A-pillars formed these two bars, and this technique is from David over at Bricks, Blocks, and Mocks. Most of you guys also probably watch his channel, but if you don't, there's a link in the description below if you guys like to go check him out, because his models are a great deal more advanced than mine, and you might enjoy watching those videos. So there's a link in the description below. So this Veyron, like the other one, has the full interior, although it doesn't fit minifigures at the moment, although you could probably make a Stradman convertible Grand Sport version if you wanted to, it's a minor modification, although I will release a Grand Sport version that does fit minifigures because it's a convertible obviously in the future. So moving on to the back, you have the engine details back there, which I think came out quite nicely. Now I should mention that the rear of this is built quite differently to the dark blue Veyron, the one you showed earlier, because the fenders are different. The whole rear end had to be built quite differently, so the engine is not removable like it is in the normal Veyron model, although it still looks just as good. Back here we have the single exhaust pipe formed a 1x1 brick. You don't have anything to replicate that $40,000 exhaust on the real Stradman Veyron. Although, if we could maybe put a little bit of detail in there, I'm not really sure how we could do that, but it'd be cool to put something in there to try and replicate that exhaust. Everything else back here is basically the same. Looks very nice, looks very girthy, as a Stradman would say. There is no wing, as you'll notice. I'm going to come up with a wing design in the future. It's not in the instructions yet, but when I come up with it, I will add it to the instructions, so you guys can just build it on there. So that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like. Stay tuned for this thing. Yeah, that's coming up soon. So that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As Burlacher says, best of luck. I will see you next time.